I was up playing Scrabble. Scrabble Go. And would you friggin' believe this? Oh my god, this is annoying. There's this man. Okay, I was playing against a man from the UK. And, I noticed that, like, beside my name there was, like, a little chat bubble. And it said I had, like, 3 messages. I was, like, playing away with them. So I checked the messages, because normally I don't chat with the people that I play with. And it said, like, hey, hon, you look beautiful. Where are you from? And all this and that. And so I was like, I'll be nice. I was like, hey, that's nice. Thank you. I'm from Canada. And then, like, he started asking questions, like, he looked like a serial killer. I watched too many true crime. I mean, I guess he looked alright, but he was like, he was saying, like, going really personal, like, saying things like, what did he say? So, instead of using an actual smiley face at the end of everything he would say, at the end of every message, he would put a comma and then write smiles. So, like, oh, I'm from UK, smiles, serial killer. And then, what made me more sus, he said, do you mind I ask how old you are? And it's like, why are you asking me these questions? We're just playing Scrabble. So then he was like, so I said, he's like, I presume that you have, like, he kept getting more personal, you know, it's like, so I assume that you're married and have kids. Like, why? That's such a roundabout way to ask if you're single. Like, why don't you just come out with it and say, I want to screw you, you know? And then I can block you quicker. So he was like, then he was like, I said, oh, what about you? I'm like, I don't have kids or anything. And he's like, oh, I'm a widow. He said he's a widow. Hi, Nina. So that made me even more sus. Like, I'm sure the poor woman just died of maybe some natural causes or something, but it makes you wonder. You want to decipher? It makes me wonder. Why is he a widow? Why is he a widow? Probably his wife's in the basement. Probably because he friggin' boiled her head in a pot. So, after that, I just kind of let it go. Then he started asking me for pictures of myself. So that's when I blocked him. Because I was just like, this is like... I just honestly just felt really uncomfortable playing with him after that. I know, I said, Pete, do you think this is weird? You know, like, trying to hook up on a Scrabble game? Like, how freaking desperate. Like, I know people meet other people online. And honestly, if I was playing against somebody I was, like, more attracted to, maybe I'd be tempted to talk to them, but he was just creepy. It turns me off when somebody is too... So anyways, that's the story with that. So I had to block him. Yeah, Google is deleting things. Creeps ruin everything. Yeah, I just, like, get super turned off by dudes that are just, like, really forward and just really rush, like... You don't even know me and you're, like, asking me, like, really personal questions, or... My stomach is all kinds of messed up right now. I don't know if it's the injection or my cholesterol pill or both, but it just feels like gut rot. Like I have really bad gut rot. Google police deleted when it came. Oh, yeah, it happens, Lamira. They've been deleting... Google moderator deletes comment. So my stomach feels... I think the pill makes the food in your stomach eliminate slower. I think. So you always feel kind of full and bloated and weird. And I only started it yesterday. It's a shot that... It's called Ozempic. It helps regulate your blood sugars and supposed to reduce appetite. Like, it's like been proven to lower blood sugar levels and maybe dairy. I don't even think I had... Did I have dairy today? Oh, maybe a bit. Oh, and I haven't gone to the bathroom today either. Could it act that fast? The same Jason defended Chantal and they came at me like a pack of wolves. That's because they are a pack of wolves. I talked to my grandma today. She's in a retirement home, a really nice one now. But I talked to her today. And she sounds... Her voice, like, she sounds back to her normal self. But she has to have, the Ozempic song. I never heard it. She has to, be on oxygen and get some extra care. My mom goes to see her every single day. And she's the only one allowed in right now, which really, really pisses me off. Because of COVID, so only her one caregiver can go in. Which sucks. I miss my grand. I want to just, like, hug her. And we are in the process of getting all of her stuff out. So she has a lot of antique furniture and stuff. Like I'm getting the grandfather clock. Have you ever seen one of those? We don't split rent 50-50 because I make a lot more than Pete, so I don't think it's fair. Like, whenever we moved, Pete wanted to move into somewhere when we were looking for a place that was more affordable, like cheap. And everywhere we went to look that was cheap was a dump. So then we kind of looked here. I saw this place pop up, and it was like way over our budget. But then I was like, okay. I made him a deal. I said, if I pay most of it, I just said, just pay whatever you can afford, like, you know. So, and then I pretty much pay everything else, like utilities, groceries. So, yeah. No, I technically don't give Pete's actual money for being in my videos, but I mostly pay for everything. And whenever he wants something, he'll get it. It's not there's no question. Excuse me, you know what I mean? So, I'm a lady pimp. No, I don't pimp him out. No, it's just, I do feel bad, like, not just for him, but, like, I find, like, a lot of jobs don't pay very much, right? Like, you know what, it used to be that if you made 12 bucks an hour, like, maybe, what, 10, 15 years ago, that was a good chunk of money. That was a good salary. But nowadays, you can't, it's hard to be one person, at least in Ottawa, on that salary and live by yourself. You'd have to rent a room. You can't afford, like, the average rent here for, like, a 2-bedroom is, like, $2,000 a month. It's just crazy, you know? So it's, like, I'm not saying he doesn't make $12 an hour, but we used to both make that when we lived. It was good times when we lived together in our hometown. And we used to walk to work across the street, and we both made 12 bucks an hour at the call center, and we had an apartment. Our apartment for 2-bedroom cost $625. Yeah, like we were living good, you know, like it wasn't too bad, you know, $625 for a 2-bedroom. Yeah, we pay a lot here, but, you know, we have 3 bathrooms, like, we have our own bathroom in our bedroom, like, how convenient, you know, you get up, you need to pee in the night, like, I've never had, like, central air, like, that for me is a spoiled thing. I know a lot of people have it. Yeah, we have ensuite laundry, too. I should start thinking about buying a house, but I don't know what I'm doing, like, I'm just, like, I don't know, I don't feel like this is a secure income. I don't feel like eating anything right now. Actually, could probably go for like a slice of banana bread, but I don't have any. Do you think you'll make it to Jamaica? I was just talking to my aunt about that. If I can get my health under wraps a bit. Sorry, my nose. And the minute we're allowed to travel, the border's open, I would love to book a ticket and honestly just spend like a couple weeks there. Maybe a month. The only problem is my cats. They're very dependent on me. Oh, I give up, but I wish you wouldn't give those freaks information. That's the only thing I see. We're not allowed. I don't think there's any flights to Jamaica, and anyways, if you want to come back, they're saying only essential travel. If you want to come back into Canada, you need to pay for testing at the airport, get a COVID test, and then wait at a hotel approved by the government, which is like $2,000 or something like that. Oh, Rocket Queen. Well, whatever. You know, if people want to make fun of somebody for not making enough money or whatever, then that's on them, you know? It says more about them than, like, who makes fun of how much they make? Like, that's just low, you know? So I really tell myself, am I supposed to be offended by, I think being unbothered by just really ignorant comments like that is probably the best thing, you know? Yeah, but no, he's, I didn't say how much he makes. I'm not going to say how much he makes, but, you know, he doesn't make a ton of money that he could afford to, you know? No, I'm not going to say how much he makes. He himself, he said more than I did on the other day when he was talking about his debts and stuff like that, you know? Yeah, people, if you're gonna make fun of somebody making an honest living, then you have the problem, not the person making the money. You know, I mean, I hate that when people make fun of people for where they work, like, as if it makes you, as if it determines if you, and most of them probably don't even work. All the time they spend on Twitter and making fun of people, it doesn't seem like they're too successful in life, I would say. So, glass houses. Yeah, don't make fun of someone if you're making GoFundMe to buy a laptop. Exactly. Jason, do you follow any fitness influencers? I follow one who has put on weight. That's horrible. The trolling she gets is heartbreaking. Who is that? I don't really watch fitness influencers now. I used to watch Will Tennyson, but he's funny. That just goes to show you, eh? When you're doing good, if you're gaining weight, people treat you like shit. Oh, fat girl fed up, yeah. Yeah, I seen that. She was honest about it. You know, it happens. Weight fluctuates, you know? Nobody's perfect. Everyone is human. I wish people would just remember that. Yeah, like, why get... She did really good for herself. And this year has been hell on everybody, and, you know, you don't know her situation. It happens. Like, people put on weight, people lose weight. It's really horrible if people are treating her. She's like the nicest person, and her weight doesn't determine who she is, you know? I hope she stays strong and doesn't listen to them. I really do. We're responsible for our reactions. Yep. That's true. It's not always easy. That's one of the toughest things to do is not let others affect you emotionally or get a reaction out of you, you know, not let yourself do that. It's a learning process. I know, Jason. I have no idea. The only thing I can think is people hate themselves and they project. I don't know any other reason that's usually explained. They see something in you they hate about themselves or something. I don't know. I can take advantage of other for monetary gain. Yeah, Death Valley. It's true. A lot of it's for, like, to try to, what do they call it? Channel build. Why would you want to channel build off someone else's name? Like, it's just so it would feel like cheating, like, you know. The thing is it's really hard to get, commentary is a genre. Yeah, but where does the line cross, you know, like, it becomes bullying at some point, you know, for a lot of these people. When you're doing commentary, attacking a person's physical traits or every single thing they do, I mean, that's not criticism. It's not a constructive form of criticism. You know, attacking one person over and over and over. Uploaded a cooking vlog and got 1.5k views. Exactly. They don't get any views unless they're talking about me or Amberlynn. That's the thing. They wouldn't get any views unless they're talking about us. That's why channel building on your own content is a lot more difficult. So it's easier to just join the hate train, and do what other people are doing. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Eva, I know that. That's what bothers me. They assume I don't know that being overweight is unhealthy or whatever, you know? Like, obviously, if you know, I would really not want to be overweight for health reasons, of course. I'm struggling very bad with my eating disorder, and I really don't know how to combat that yet. I don't. So, learning to be fearless is also being bullied. Yeah, I don't get that. She actually looks amazing compared to a lot of people who are criticizing her. Sorry, I don't like to, like, turn it all around on looks and say, well, you know, they're uglier than her or anything, but she does look... I don't understand the bullying, you know, coming from some people that it comes from. People don't talk about Nick because he isn't sensitive about it. Doesn't give them the same fix. Exactly. You nailed it, Go-Go. He doesn't give a shit. He's like rich. You know? He just takes his money and just ignores the comments. For me, I still struggle with that. And I like to interact with my regular viewers who have been here forever. And just people who are just, you know, take the time to write a comment. And I do read a lot of them, and Exactly. It is hypocrisy. Most of the shamers are overweight themselves. Yeah. That was always my problem, you know, and that's what I would point out. And then they would go after me for saying that, you know, saying things like, are you kidding me? Like, look at you. Look at you. You're obese too, and you're putting me down or whatever. Yeah, you can't change anyone's opinion. That's true. There's no point in, you know, some people just want to hate somebody. Coping skills and therapy. Yeah, I almost feel like I only have therapy twice a month. I almost feel like that's not really enough. I'm big, but I'm not that big. Yeah, what does that even mean, Go-Go Booty? I haven't heard that since grade school. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I'm in friggin' high school again with a lot of these people, you know? People who are, like, in their 40s, 50s, 60s. People say mean things because they want you to react and then turn it on you. Exactly. I don't watch a single video of the reactions. People will send me something. Usually, I'd say like most of the time. Sometimes a recommended video will come up, and like if I search for Amberlynn, and I want to watch her video, I have to like go through. There's probably like for her one video, there's like 20 underneath that it's I'm like fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. It's sickening. All of Amberlynn's body shots. Fuck off, fuck off. It's just like ridiculous. Yeah, I don't watch Shakira person or whatever, Shakara, because I find there's a lot of those channels that just because they're fitness channels, that gives them a right to do extra commentary videos about people. Like, I feel like they're kind of like judging what we're eating, like I ate like this person for a day, or you know, like they really just make commentary over and over and over on what we're eating. It's like, okay, we get it, I'm not eating fucking keto or boiled steak or whatever you're eating, you know. Like, I feel like they're just doing it for views. The motive isn't to help at all. So I don't really like channels like that, honestly. She's not a nutritionist or a PT. Exactly. I've not met Nikocado or Amberlynn, but I do talk regularly to Amberlynn. She's my friend. Yeah, I don't like watching those channels. Like, okay, for breakfast I'm gonna have coffee and butter, and then I'm gonna have, after the gym, before the gym I'm gonna take this supplement, this mono-chainy fatty medium chain acid to help with my muscle structure, and then I'm gonna, after the post-gym, I'm gonna, after I work on my glutes, I'm gonna make a smoothie, and I'm gonna add these 4 types of protein powder that taste like chalk. Anyways, I just don't. I just want to eat like in the olden days. Breakfast, bacon, eggs, toast. So what do you do for a living? Oh, I make videos on YouTube body shaming people and tearing apart their every decision. Yeah. Should not shame other people for their food choices. No, I'm not shaming you. You can have butter in your coffee if you want. I'm just saying I don't like watching those videos. They shame what I eat. Excuse me. I'm supposed to do a freaking time warp today, but I'm just like really depressed and I just don't feel like doing anything. You know what I mean? Working for your health stuff is so hard. It's hard, Mandy, because you don't have someone putting a fire under your ass. You need to rely on that yourself, right? Now, if I don't put out a video, if I put a video every day, I make pretty good money. Hi, YV! Oh God, Grace. That's why we have to stop worrying about pleasing others. And if I don't do a video, if I take like, I'd say more than 2 days off, I start to see a bit of a dip in my income. So, 9 to 5 income, depends what you do, 9 to 5. I'd say YouTube income is a lot better. A lot better than what I was making at my hospital, my last job for sure. A lot better. I feel like I would still get views even if I didn't do mukbangs. Like, I feel like if I really did a journey where I was like, you know, just focus more on vlogs and stuff like that, I think I would still get views. Maybe not as many, but still close. My dancing video got like 60,000 views. That's more than any mukbang. Like, you know. So it just depends. It's just I'm afraid to let go. I don't know. I'm honestly terrified. I have no faith that I can do this. I really don't. I feel like I'm just doomed to be like this forever. That's how I feel. You need to be terrified of not changing. Thank you, Everson. I know, that's a thing. You know, I wish I was. And I kind of am, you know, I mean, thinking of like, I don't know how much time I have left if I don't change is scary, but it's just weird how it's not scary enough, you know? It's like you become apathetic at some point. Hi, Peach! I'm just on a live stream this late.
Many people there?
It is actually, right? 572.
Not too bad for this time of night.
Yeah, we have a lot of night beezers here. Look at all the laundry I have to do. Hi, Peach. Wanna say wave hi? And good night?
Good night, everybody.
You're gonna say good night to her?
No mercy.
Stop!
I also like to grab her head like this. Because it's a good grabbing size head.
Yeah, she's a good girl.
And
No.
this too.
Stop grabbing her head!
I just like various ways of grabbing her head. It's a very grabbable head she's got.
Hi, Leanda.
And she asked for it by being awful.
And being cute.
Awful. Ugly. Anyway, I'm already up later than I should be. Good night, everybody.
Good night, P. Yo, can you react to my video I made on you? It sucks. There you go. You're welcome, Alfred Feeder. It was a pleasure funneling ice cream for you. Thanks for the super chat. That was a lot of money. Ratty Yoguzik. Buy yourself some cake, sweetie. You know who? Heck, that's a lot of money. Thank you. Well, if you want to give me that, if you want to give me money. I don't know who you are, but okay. I just don't want to have them enabled. I get a lot of dislikes and I don't know. She married the wrong brother. At least I think. I haven't honestly checked my likes or dislikes in so long. Actually, my likes and dislikes, like, the likes usually always outweigh the dislikes, even if it's not by much. Or sometimes it breaks even. I think that the most dislikes are, like, on eating videos. That old dude who bought the dolls of you and Amber. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I think they were Scotch because they did mine with, like, balding, no hair. Do you know what I mean? So they weren't very flattering dolls. So, in my opinion, they were making fun of mine and Amberlynn's appearance, which is what they normally do. No, they don't, A Street. Likes or dislikes don't help. The showing of likes or dislikes doesn't make a difference. Because people can still like or dislike, but only I will be able to see them. But I don't usually see them because I have to go into my actual video to see it, and I don't usually. Looks like an old lady. My doll was cute. Yeah, well, they could have given it more hair. I don't know. Maybe I don't realize how much... even if we're infamous, how famous we are for being infamous. Like, there must be a whole bunch of, like, subcult of us going on that I don't even realize. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, there's another doll. Love your dill. Duvid. Thank you, Ratty. What does that mean, love your dill? What does that mean? Death Valley, what did that mean? Oh, now he can't give us money. I was just joking. What's a dill? Someone's doing a reaction. At this hour? Jeez. Google deleted it. I like German Shepherds. I don't think it wasn't a mod. It was the Google mod, Jason. And just because you give me money doesn't mean you're not gonna be blocked. But I don't know. I don't really care about anything right now. Oh, I was gonna say dildo. Whoa! Whoa! Help! Help! I have no idea who that is, Leslie Jones. I don't know that they're doing it. Plus, what can I do about it, right? Not really much. There's too many, Angel. I don't even know who that person is. That's a new one I have never heard of. Oh, it's deleting the word beezer. What? Now we have some issues here. Yeah, I don't get the feeder comments, how that's supposed to be insulting. Or like people just make up lies that they're feeders. I don't see how that's, are you like kink shaming or what? I don't know. I don't know I don't know how that's supposed to be insulting. Because really, you're the one just looking like a douche, just like assuming that all fat people have feeders, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever, I don't really care anymore. I got money out of it. Alright guys, love you guys. Thanks for being here. Good night.